Hey Horsepower Nation, it's Big E Eric again. I'm here today. We're going to do another video on wet sanding. If you remember the Trainwreck F250, you've seen it before. We put the repair panels on it. We painted it. It's been a couple weeks. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wet sand it to help remove some of the orange peel. Now the orange peel is a little more because I didn't realize it. This is something I learned. Like I said, I don't know everything, and I'm even learning as we're doing these videos. I learned there's such a thing as there's automotive paint and there's transportation paint that they use to paint transportation with buses, those sort of things, trucks, anything that's highway use, heavy duty use. It's a thicker paint, so it's made to take more abuse than, let's say, automotive paint. So it's more likely to orange peel and other things. So with that being said, we're gonna wet sand this, and let me see. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. If you look here, even up here a little bit, you might be able to see there's like this bumpy, what painters refer to as orange peel. Now, orange peel, obviously, like an orange, when you look at the skin of the orange, it has that pimply, uneven, like dot kind of look. It's shiny, but it's not real crisp, but it's still shiny. Same thing with the paint. You can get that orange peel look. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to remove that, get it smooth, get it shiny so it looks really, really good. Now, obviously with time constraints, I'm not gonna do the whole truck. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this little area right here and kind of try and show the difference, okay? And then hopefully you'll see the difference with the camera of when it's smooth and polished as opposed to just the orange peel. But hopefully I'll be able to get the whole truck done, but for right now we're going to do this area right here. So we're going to get started. First thing I'm going to do, like I said, because it's a harder paint, I have 2500 grit sandpaper. Okay, so I have a bucket of soapy water. You can use car soap or you can use regular liquid dish detergent. I like to use soapy water because as opposed to plain water, because the soap helps keep the paint and any dirt and anything else suspended so it doesn't gum up the sandpaper as quickly. It helps kind of wash it away. So I have some soapy water in a bucket here. So we're gonna get the sandpaper wet, okay? And we're just, like I said, I'm just doing a small area. Now, if you have access to like an air sander, that would make this job. I have a palm sander, but it's electric. And you really don't want to mix. You don't want to mix electric and water. Really not a good idea. Especially if you want to live long on Earth. It's not a really good idea. So I'm gonna try and, without taking too much time here, we're gonna, like I said, if this was a sander, we'd already be there. Now, what you're going to notice is you're going to see like what looks like a when you do, like, I don't know if you ever made a cake, but you get that like creamy look. That's what you're going to get here. And as you can see, the buildup is all paint. And I'm hoping when this is all said and done, we don't go through the paint. I'm hoping I sprayed enough on the truck. So now that we have that, you feel it with your hands. You'll be able to feel the difference. Like I can feel it's smooth and then it gets rough with the orange peel. Now, the next thing to do, from 2500, I'm gonna go to 3000. So this you won't have to do as much. Again, you're getting paint off, you're making it smooth. Okay, so now we're gonna wash that all off, okay? And what I should have done, I should have put a tarp over the wheels, because note to self, if the stuff that runs off of here that you're sanding off that water gets on anything and dries, you're gonna have a heck of a time getting it off. So do yourself a favor, have a hose nearby or something where you can hose off your wheels and tires so they don't get stained by the paint. So I realized I forgot a towel, so I'm gonna run and go get that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I got my towel. So we're gonna dry this off, and you probably will be able to see, or I don't know if you'll be able to see with the camera. I can see it here. There's a big difference already. And now, one thing you can do if you really want to, and I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna do it, but let me see if I can show you here. I don't know if you can see the difference as opposed to here to where I sanded. You see how it's a little shinier, okay? I don't know if you can see the sheen difference with the camera or not. Hopefully you can, but I know I can see it, and I have sunglasses on right now. So this would be the point you would decide of, do I want to clear coat it, or do I just want to leave the base coat? At this point, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to clear coat the truck or not. I'm kind of leaning towards not, because I kind of try to make time to wax my stuff, whatever. But this would be, I would recommend if you're painting dark colors, brown, black, dark blue, anything that's a like dark purple if you want, anything that's a dark color, I would highly recommend wet sanding the whole area that you're going to clear, and then clear it, because what's going to happen is that clear, when it gets on that smooth surface, it's going to look really, really deep. So something to keep in mind, if you want to clear, this would be the time to do it. Now, just for you know, this here isn't bad at all. Now, if you would decide, you know what, that looks pretty good, I'll clear it someday, but maybe not now. What you can do is you can go ahead and you can get yourself a rubbing compound, and you can get yourself a polishing compound, and you can just do that, you know, if you want to. I may in time do that. Right now this looks pretty good just as is. I may forego that and just finish wet sanding this area here of the truck and just finish it off with 3000, and I may just put a sealer wax on for now and go from there. I still haven't decided yet, but anyway, enough about me. My whole goal is to get you out there and try this stuff. So if you have a vehicle you painted, or you tried painting, or you just want to, you know, be in the know, wet sanding is something you can try. I wet sanded the shop truck, my dark blue Ram, and I buffed that out. Now that was a factory paint job, and I wet sanded it and I buffed it out. It really turned out nice, and it was shiny before, but it gave it that real crisp definition, and that's what wet sanding will do. Wet sanding, if I can share my story quick, when I first did it, like I said, I heard about wet sanding, but was always scared to do it. So somebody taught me into it. So I did it on my Ram. My Ram's dark blue. I wet sanded it. I started with 3000 and I finished with 5000. It was cloudy. I was like, what the heck did I just ruin? I thought I ruined my truck. So I went ahead, I bought a buffer, I got a buffer, I got rubbing compound, polished the panel. Wow, made a big difference. Rubbing compound. Then I finished with polishing compound as the second step. So I took polishing compound, put that on, ran the buffer over. Wow, it really brought it out nice. And then to protect it, I put a sealer wax over top. So give it a shot. Try that. Try wet sanding. Probably if you have an automotive, I would do 3000 grit, and that's probably going to be good enough. If you're really, really looking for like a show, like you have a show car or something you're going to take to a cruise night, see if you can get your hands on some 5000 grit, wet sand it, soapy water, a bucket of soapy water, and do that. And then when you start feeling that it's smooth, you don't feel that drag, and you're going to see the bubbles of the actual paint in the dirt, and be careful you don't go through the clear coat. You don't want to be sanding like 15 minutes later, because it's going to take the clear coat off, and then you're really going to be PO'd about it. Only do enough until it feels smooth, and you'll be able to get the feel through the sand. You'll be able to feel through the sandpaper that there's no drag. Okay, I need to move on to the next area, so I don't go through the clear coat or the base coat, whatever you're wet sanding. And then once you're done with that, start with your rubbing compound and the buffer, buff it, get polishing compound, buff it. And then if you want, you can wash it with regular car soap and then dry it off and then hit it with a wax. You're gonna have a finish that you're really gonna be proud of, happy about, and it's gonna turn heads, guaranteed it. My Ram was in good shape. I wet sanded, I take it places, now it turns heads, and I'm not even trying, you know, putting it in shows or nothing, but people always ask what year it is, and they can't believe it with the shine. So give that a shot. Get out in the driveway, your garage, wherever, give it a shot on your daily driver and see, and just try it out. See how it works for you, and I guarantee you wet sand and you use the right rubbing compound and polishing compound and you use the right buffer, you're gonna get a shine you're gonna be impressed with and happy with. So till next time, I'm Eric Snyder. You can check me out on Facebook on Big E's Drag Specialties. You can also follow me on Instagram at EricSnyder26. You can email me at ericsnyder802@gmail.com. So please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it if you did subscribe, and I want to give a big shout out to those who already subscribed to this channel. It means a lot to me, more than you know, and I'm going to do my best to try and give you informed videos to help you get out there and enjoy, you know, getting some work done on your vehicles and feeling good about it. So take care of each other, watch out for each other, and you guys have a great day. Take care now. Bye-bye.